Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at all the brand new playoff semifinal, playoff round 2 cards coming today here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, which are now Galaxy Opals, a new Galaxy Opal for each team that won in the first round of the playoffs. And we have Aaron Nesmith, Derek White, Jaden McDaniels, Jamal Murray, Dort, Muel Bridges, Moses Moody, and Ty Jerome. We'll take a look at the flash cards here in a little bit in the next video, but in this video, we're specifically going to focus on the playoff round 2 cards. And I actually need to finish the last couple playoff round games from round 1 of the teams that have won. So I'm actually finishing those up as we speak, as I record this video. So I'm multitasking a little bit because I got 3 more teams I got to finish, and this content comes out in about an hour. So with that being said, before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's take a look at these cards. So we will start with Ty Jerome, who is 96 speed, 98 3 ball, only a 75 driving dunk. Does look to be a pretty solid defender though, and comes pretty solidly complete with badges and stuff. 75 driving dunk isn't ideal by any means, but this card, I mean, look, the first round cards were not good. They were all underpowered cards who were like, didn't have upgraded animations or anything. This is a good start, and animation wise, he actually has some, wow, he's got good animations. Wow, he's got really good animations. He's got Garland dribble style, Curry escape, Trey behind the back. I haven't actually used Ty Jerome's release this year, but that card looks like an elite free point guard. Pro 2 fade and like perfect sigs. Does he have like the best finishing in the world? No. With that type of movement, am I really that concerned about that? Also, no. Card looks very, very interesting. Second up is going to be Moses Moody, who looks like probably kind of more of the same. 95 speed, 93 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 93 interior, 93 perimeter. Again, elite level defensive badges, elite level shooting, elite level slashing. The only thing that he doesn't really have is that finishing, he's got the finishing. He doesn't really have the playmaking ability is what I should say. At least not at a super high level, but D-Book dribble style, Darren escape is not terrible. Moses Moody released on very quick. Again, I don't really know how Moses's jumper actually is, so it is hard to rate too much based on my lack of knowledge right now on his jump shot. But if it's a good jumper, again, this looks like a really solid shooting guard card. Not a bad option at all. So definitely another interesting option starting off this drop. So Muel Bridges is obviously going to be good. Muel Bridges is always good. He's one of those budget 3AD type guys who's interesting. 6'6" with 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan. The 7'2" wingspan is obviously pretty nice. Definitely cool with that. And he's got 96 speed, 96 3 ball, 95 driving dunk. Again, an elite level defensive card who looks pretty darn complete on that end of the court, and has Hoff handles for days, Hoff lightning launch, Hoff deadeye, limitless, set shot, shifty, posterizer, all that type of stuff. So he comes with all the badges that you're really looking for, and just as a whole looks again like a really, really good card, at least in terms of the stats and badges. D-Book dribble style, Kimbo escape, a little behind the back, his own release on very quick, his own fade might hold him back a bit. I don't know how the fade is. Sigs look okay. D-Book dribble style, Kimbo escape is good. Not looking bad by any means. Not looking bad. Next up, Dort, who is point guard eligible, which is a W. Glad to see that Dort is point guard eligible. I do think that helps the card out in terms of his viability a bit, considering that he is only 6'4" with a 6'8" wingspan. Now, obviously, would do Dort some favors to be 6'5" instead of 6'4" when it comes to his MyTEAM card. 96 throw speed, 94 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 95 interior, 98 perimeter, 99 steal, 95 block. He is again absolutely exceptional on the defensive end of the court in terms of those stats and badges. And I mean, look, 6'4" is going to hold him back a bit. It definitely will. Like it's not ideal by any means that he is a little bit more on the undersized point guard level, but he's got his own release on very quick, which is decent. D-Book dribble style, Trey escape. He doesn't look as good as Ty Jerome, I'll tell you that. I know Ty Jerome's stats on the defensive end of the court aren't quite as impressive, and certainly doesn't have the same level of slashing, but Ty Jerome is such an elite level looking offensive card, and I just don't think Dort is quite there on that level. Very solid looking card though, but also Ty Jerome's 6'5", so he can stand up. Even though he's not actually as good of a slasher, he kind of might actually be a better slasher in some ways because he's tall enough to standing duck. So that also matters. Jamal Murray, realistically, is probably one of the worst of these cards. I would have to assume. I could be wrong there, but I don't think I'm going to be. Like, generally speaking, Jamal Murray cards are not all that good. 95 speed, 98 three ball, 90 driving dunk, 90 in perimeter, 92 steal. He doesn't have great interior defense though. His defensive badges aren't awesome either. He's definitely not super duper special, is I think a good fair way to describe it, is what I would say. Just because, like, look, he doesn't have anything that looks like insanely special about him. Curry escape is good, but Jamal Murray's behind the back isn't special at all. He has zone release on very quick, which I guess is fine, but I don't think it's the best jumper in the world. Jalen Green dribble style, again, not special. Look, I just don't think he's that impressive of a card, to be totally honest. That's all there is to it. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying that compared to some of these other cards who actually look like really good options, I don't think Jamal Murray is quite on that level. So not as impressed with him as some of these other guys. Last couple options though are probably pretty good. Starting off with Jaden McDaniels, he's actually very solid. 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, super fast jump shot, 93 speed, 93 three ball, 95 driving dunk, 95 interior, 98 steal, 95 block, 97 perimeter. Hoff posterizer, deadeye, limitless, set shot, slippery, lightning launch, and then defensive badges are absolutely souped. Shooting badges are really solid. Elite defense, of course, and then 95 driving dunk with Hoff posterizer as well is going to make him a very good slasher. Only Hoff lightning launch in terms of base Hall of Fame playmaking badges, but he does have good dunking animations. He's got D-book dribble style, tray escape, and his own release on very quick, so a little bit of movement there as well. Not bad looking at all, is what I will say to start off the video, or to start off this section. Like, I think this card looks very hyper usable, to be totally honest. 6'9" with a 7-foot wingspan, elite level defender with a fast jump shot and legitimate movement. This card looks very similar in all honesty. Same height as AK, similarly fast release to AK, similar movement to AK. Card reminds me a lot of Andre Kirilenko, maybe even a better slasher. He may not be quite as good in some areas, but he looks like a really good all-around option. So definitely another really interesting card to me. Derek White, budget point guard beast, 6'4", 6'7" wingspan. Again, not being as good of a finisher, not really being a standing dunker is going to be annoying. Like 6'4" at point guard is kind of, in my opinion, the threshold. Like, I'd rather have a guy who's taller than 6'4" than not taller than 6'4" at point guard the majority of the time. So again, for me, Ty Jerome's probably more interesting than guys like Derek White or Lou Dort are. But defensively, he's a stud. Offensively, he doesn't look bad at all. He's got, I mean, De'Aaron Fox dribble style is not my favorite, as y'all probably know. Trey behind the back, or Trey escape and Garland behind the back is nice, but y'all probably know that De'Aaron Fox dribble style is not my favorite at this point. I kind of complain about it every time they put it on a card because I'm just not a fan of that dribble style at all. The lack of bursting ability that it gives you is not good and is worse than all the other dribble styles that 2K puts on cards these days. So he is not that great, to be totally honest, although not terrible. He's just not awesome. Aaron Nesmith, 6'5" with a 6'8" wingspan at shooting guard, undersized but good defender, 95 driving dunk, 94 3, 94 speed, 94 agility. I mean, in terms of stats, he looks really good. In terms of badges, he certainly doesn't look bad either by any means. Releases his own on very quick. He's got normal fade, Jalen Green dribble style, D-book escape hard behind the back, not great either. So he's undersized, not a lot of movement. I mean, honestly, not the best by any means. I feel like I'd be lying to say that that card looks super impressive on paper, but that's okay. At the end of the day, this is pretty good. Like, I'm not going to sit here and complain about this at all. I think 2K did a pretty decent job with this. Aaron Nesmith isn't special. Derek White isn't special. Jaden McDaniels, though, for free card, really good. Jamal Murray, not special. Lou Dort, not special. Muel Bridges, good. Moses Moody, how tall is Moses Moody again? 6'5". He's a little bit undersized. He's got a good wingspan, but he's a good card. And Ty Jerome's a beast, legitimately. Ty Jerome doesn't have, I know he's not the best slasher in the world, but he's got, if his jumper's good, he's got great movement, good size. This card could be an absolute beast too. I mean, those are the two that are most interesting to me, probably McDaniels and Ty, but I'll probably get y'all gameplay with a couple of the other guys too. Just let me know who y'all want to see videos on. These are all free cards again, so we're going to be doing some gameplays on these cards, picking some of them up. Are they the best cards in the game? No, but are they good enough to give me hope for the rest of these playoff cards? Yes, 100%. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.